Well, hey y'all. Welcome to the full release of Loop Hero. Been waiting for this for a while. I have, I don't know, about 20 hours, a little more, in the demo. But we're gonna start fresh. For all y'all who haven't seen it. Starting with all the interesting new fonts here. Well, not new fonts. They had high-res fonts in the demo, but now they got dyslexia-friendly fonts. So I'm gonna have that on for all you pool heroes. Let's get going. Stars in the sky are going out, one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. Sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. And that's us. In a place without space, without time, without memories. I'm not going to read all this. That's why I turned on the font, but I'll go slow enough so you can. Alright, so the tutorial here, really quite simple. You got planning, and you got adventuring. Depending on if you're using keyboard or just mouse, I'm just using mouse. Use right click to pause or plan. There's also speed at which your traveler moves. So we're gonna go with 2. Because it's rather slow otherwise. This does not affect the rate at which you fight. And the fights are auto-battling. You have no control over the fights, you just equip your gear from your bag, and you go. So let's go. Day progress bar, top left. Enemies appear at the end of the day, or beginning of the day, whichever you want to call it. Continue your journey. There's a slime. So yes, we've forgotten everything. We're trying to remember. Slap. Slap. Alright. So yep, you got your weapon, just drag it directly to your inventory slot, weapon slot. And there's a grove card. Grove cards are great for wood resources, but I can't put it anywhere else. Alright, fine, I'll put it there again. Now continue your journey. Right click. My best piece of advice is to pause combat, or shall I say plan, right at the beginning of combat. So basically right click, space, whatever you use, to enter planning at the beginning of combat. Your fight will continue. It's not going to pause the fight, but it'll pause directly after the fight's over. Forest Rat Wolf. Got a better sword. equip right away. Forest. 1% hero attack speed. Forest was not in the demo. Meadows were. But anyway. Let's just slap that down anywhere. And a rock. Typically you don't want rocks right up against the side. You'll see why. Mountains, forests. Alright, continue your journey. Let's make it home. You get a nice, I believe it's 30% heal at the beginning of your loop back at base camp. I forget. Time to get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. So yes, there's a... If you're worried that you're not going to make it to the boss or you're dying too quickly, just retreat to camp when you're at camp. There's 2 camps. The camp during the loop and this camp. Let's retreat. We got 1 wood, we got 1 stable stone, preserved rock, sorry. Not stable stone, it's stable metal. But we didn't get any stable metal. Stable wood, preserved rock. Boom. Alright. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can both solve these problems. Solve both these problems. Set up camp. You got our build menu here. Basically, the game gives you what you need to build your campfire. The center of your... Basically, the center of your town that you've tried to remember? I don't know. Not really sure about the plot yet. You don't learn too much from the demo. So plop it. You got a level 1 campfire. Later on you'll see a little red mark next to the 1. That little red mark will turn green when you have resources to upgrade it. And it can take some pretty decent grinding just to upgrade certain things. There's some pretty rare resources, at least there was in the demo. Click to complete the tutorial. Alright, so tutorial complete. As you can see, we've also got plenty of different tiles, town tiles to build. Field kitchen, I think, is probably the first one we'll build outside of the campfire. 3 wood, 2 stone, 1 ration. But we'll see. We might, depending on how well my first loop goes, we'll see about other things. Gymnasium is really important if you like traits and perks and leveling up. That's where that comes from. So let's get straight into an expedition. Boom. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. Different place, empty again. Do my actions have meaning? Do any of our actions actually have any meaning, ever? Existential crises, gotta love them. Let's do it. Pause right away. So we got our health there. Below our health is where you'll see eventually an experience bar. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I doubt I'll be able to punch through the boss in the first loop. But, well, we'll give it a shot. I love the little bowing out on the edge here. Kind of reminds you of an old CRT monitor. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, Battlefield and Meadow. Battlefield is really lucky to get at the beginning of your first run. I'm not sure if there's any, predisposed tiles that drop for your first run or anything. You'll probably get completely different tiles than I get. But yeah, I do like knowing from the demo. I like having my battlefields early because they spawn a chest. Every tile has its own explanation over in the bottom right-hand corner. And when you're not looking at a tile, it shows whatever stats you got. Boom, let's just plop it. In a meadow, suppose we can drop that on the outside of the battlefield. Kind of want to save these larger chunks of land for certain things. So yeah, the battlefield spawns a chest at the start of the loop. Pretty badass. And this blooming metal, I put the meadow here against another tile, so it becomes a blooming meadow. Otherwise, it's just a meadow. If that makes any sense. It's not all pretty. It doesn't have any flowers, and it only gives you 2 instead of 3 HP at the start of every day. I'm sure a lot of you know this game already, so I'm not going to spend too much time explaining. I do like spider cocoons on straightaways, so that's where I'm going to throw that first. We should get at least one spider in just a couple of seconds anyway. There we go. Pop it and go. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Mountains and rocks. I think I'll go ahead and start a 3x3 of rocks here. Not sure how quickly we'll get it, but the meta game is pretty interesting in this game. The meta game is interesting in the game, blah blah. The meta game is interesting. Mountains. Yeah, we'll start around. We'll start making a ring around the rock 3x3. If I have to, I'll complete this 3x3 with actual mountains instead of just rock. But yes, 5 HP for each adjacent rock or mountain. And the rock does 2 HP and 2 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. And that's max HP. You don't actually get this HP right away. It's just max. Let's throw another meadow down. Just to the spider cocoon. And there's our first day rolling over. I don't know if you can hear it, but I am clicking planning at the start of every fight. Ooh, we got a shield. Rather have gotten a new weapon, but that's alright. That's alright. Ooh, another meadow, hey? I think I'll hold on to that for now. Actually, you know what? I'll plop it next to this mountain here. Yeah, I like it. Sure, it's not perfect, but it'll do. If you're looking for perfect gameplay, that's not me. Oh, another mountain. Alright. Let's go. I just like having fun. This game is fun. Very fun. Ah, shield with 1 better defense. And of course, let me know if the sound is alright. You can hear the music, you know, how's it look, all the good stuff. Grove. I don't want it too close to other stuff, not yet at least. There's some metagaming to be done. Let's see if I can metagame it right off the bat. Although, not sure if we have Blood Grove unlocked. But yeah, I can put the grove right next to base camp. Little forest, like I said. This will generate some wood when you pass through it. Some tiles generate resources, some don't, as far as I know. There you go, there's some wood. Stable branches, preserved pebbles, noticeable change, and a ration. You need 10 of each, I believe. Or, okay, no, it's different. 12 to form one stable wood, 10 to form a preserved rock, 20 for a complete metamorphosis, and 12 rations for a whole food supply. Got it. And there's my my first chest of the game. Thank you, Battlefield. So you get a piece of leveled loot, pretty much, out of those chests. And being that this game is all about interactions, I'd like to get another battlefield to throw next to the other battlefield to show you how that interacts, but only time will tell. That's a nice piece of armor right there. Some regen, some counter. Counter attack. Let's slap it. Got a nice spider tile coming up. Looks fun. Now I'll hold on to that meadow. Ooh, a ring. You can, as you can see, if you hover over your gear in your bag, it'll pause the fight. You can drag and drop what you want at that point. Ooh, a road lantern. So these reduce spawns to a certain amount. I believe since most tiles can handle up to 4 enemies, that changes. There's things you can do to increase or decrease, and road lantern is one of them. Let's drop it. I don't really use them a lot, but yeah. We'll drop that right in the corner there. So this tile that I'm standing on will have a maximum of 3 enemies on it. And of course it has a radius. Those 3 tiles will also have the same maximum 3. Let's get some more rock. And mountain dune. And a cemetery. Cemeteries are great. Early, the skeletons which spawn in them are a little tough. You really need magic damage to punch through their armor. But I like to throw these down early as well, because the loot they drop tends to be okay. Better than slimes, not as good as battlefields. We'll drag and drop that right there. The Oblivion card used to destroy or kill enemies from the path. We'll get rid of any tiles, and there's a metagame stuff with that too about boss, and where, because boss always spawns on your camp, and the first boss has his own tiles that he sets out. I'm not sure about the second boss of the second floor. I don't know if you can call it that. Chapter. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to pop in a little more meadow there, just for some more healing. And as you can see, you throw in meadows somewhere else, it's just nasty, ugly meadow. Let's keep going. Ooh. Evasion ring. As you can see, it has a comparison. The tile up here will show you what you're wearing. The tile to the left of your bag will show you what you're hovering over. No upgrades so far. Evasion is pretty great though, I gotta tell you. At least for the warrior class. Ah yeah, that's right. You can pause combat and look at your enemies or yourself. Excuse me. At any time, which is good to know. Hey, more rock. All right. Rock and roll. Drop another meadow over here. If I can get my 3x3 built, I'd like to put some more rock and mountain over here. Now, Vampire Mansion. This is pretty important. Not for now, but I'll plop it down just for the hell of it. Plop it here so you can see the interaction. If I put it here, there's no fights on the path. Therefore, you won't see anything. It adds vampires to fights. Those vampires, they're pretty strong. They add life leech to the enemies that fight with them. So let's drop that down and see if we get a vampire with this slime bro. Let's see. Grove can go there. Yeah, why not? I mean, I could have put the grove over by the mansion as well. But this rat wolf would then have a vampire companion. Ooh, 2 vampire fights coming up. Back off, human. Someone's hungry. I don't know how long I will be able to keep my head straight. Wow, still don't have a weapon. A meadow weapon. Oh, nice shield though. Tower shield. Just a straight up better shield. Still waiting on a weapon. Damage is key in this game. I'll keep my rarer chest plate here. Of course, you've got common gear, blue gear is uncommon, yellow is rare. I don't know if you can call orange gear legendary, but it's top tier for that level of gear. You can see the enemy level on our second loop is now 2. It goes up every loop. Let's keep going. Give me a weapon. Ah, fun. Okay, so a treasury. I'm gonna plop that down right away. I'd like to get some stone and crap over here. But yeah, you can't put a treasury right next to tiles. You can put tiles next to a treasury, but the treasury has to go down first. Let's see. Put it up here instead? No, let's plop it on over here. Mountain. Yeah, we're gonna have to start building mountain. Yeah, I kind of did that wrong. Either way, road lantern. Let's throw that on up here by the groves. Boom. Yeah, you can see you can can now put a tile next to the treasure and it'll activate if it's a meadow. I don't want to use that other vampire mansion just yet, if at all. Makes the fights tougher, early game at least. Another meadow. There's a weapon, finally. And it's got a nice level on it. Pretty nice. Great for this fight. Instead of 3-shotting, 4-shotting, and 2-shotting. Oh, if they don't evade. Alright, got my my 9x9 over here. Wonder if I should do it this way and then complete this. Wonder what'll happen. Let's try that. Loop 3. Ah, cemetery. Ah, okay, so I've plopped down my 10th stone or mountain tile. Every 10... yep, there it is. If you look over here. Every 10 mountain or rock... okay, we've got a an oopsie over in the Goblin Camp. Explanation appears for every 10 mountain octiles. Mountain octiles. Gotcha. Mountain or rock tile. And that'll spawn up to 4 goblins. Goblins, they're kind of difficult. I may decide to oblivion this eventually. Chest has a nice ring for me, and that's a vampire ring. Vamp is pretty nice on a warrior class. So we're gonna just upgrade right away. Oh, all this cemetery. Ooh, a beacon. Beacon will increase movement speed and attack speed. Movement speed for only me, of course, but attack speed for everything else on those tiles. Yeah, let's throw it in. What the hell? I usually don't run with beacons. And yeah, I think I will drop these cemeteries in. We won't get any spawns on them now, but the next loop. Now this is where the fun comes in. Got a level 4 chest plate. It's only uncommon. Is it better than the uber rare chest plate I have on now? It's got a little more counter, but no damage to all. And almost double the amount of HP. Yeah, I think I'll put it on anyway. HP is pretty key in this game. A couple of things depend on it. Ooh, more spiders, huh? Yeah, let's drop that in over here. Over here? Yeah, I'll put it over here in case I want to drop another meadow in right next to it. Activate the meadow. As you can see, the meadow from the meadow I put in the corner down here. Placing meadow next to meadow does not activate the meadow into a blooming meadow. Just stays regular old meadow. Stop. Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. We remembered ourselves. Okay. Slap. The world is trying to restore itself. Okay. So I got me a vampirism shield. I'm gonna take it. This ring, nah, it's no better than what I have. Rock. Let's drop that in right there. Now I wonder when I place this last rock or mountain, which is gonna transform, this three or these three? It's a good question. Curious to see. But yeah, I mentioned transformation. It turns into something. Alright, there's the last rock. Let's see which goes. This 3 or this 3x3. Okay, it was this 3x3. This is Harpy Mountain right here. Spawns a harpy every 2 days. It was a nice HP upgrade when it spawned, and you can only spawn one of these Harpy Mountains per map. Let's continue. Missed out on a vampire fight because there were no enemies there at the time. I'm gonna hold on to these cards, or tiles, whatever you'd like to call them. No better. Oh, another treasury. There is some metagaming. If I hadn't have put a meadow here, I could have put the treasury in this spot and then shared the 3 resources between the 2 treasuries. Guess I could just drop this. Yeah, let's drop it right there. May use it, we may not. Oh, by the way, the boss spawn timer up here only progresses when you build. So as you can see, I plop this down. Boss meter will move a little bit. If you use an Oblivion, it'll actually drop the meter back down a little bit. More mountain, please. New day, new chest. Loot level 4. This ring might be better, but it's not. Rapier definitely better. Better damage and sub-stats on there, so that's great. Now here's where the fun comes in. When it comes to gear, do I want to drop a little bit of defense in all my vampirism for some magic damage, defense, and regen? Good question. I actually think I'm going to hold on to the rare shield. Or, I'm sorry, uncommon shield. Because I already have a little bit of regen and I have 32% vampirism. That's pretty huge. Got 3 skeleton fights coming up here. Fantastic. Evasion, but I lose my vampirism. Stick with what I got. Like I said, skeletons have some pretty decent loot that drops off them. Ooh, this might be better. 2 tiers above the ring I'm currently wearing. I think I'll stick with the vamp ring. More meadow, eh? Guess we can drop that around the treasury. Harpy. No! What do you mean no? I do enjoy the artwork very much, very, very much. Ooh, another battlefield. So this is great. I was hoping this would happen. We'll drop another battlefield next to the battlefield that I already have down for an interaction. As you can see, we got a blood path. Spawns a blood clot every 4 days. They have some okay loot off them as well, so they're kind of tough, but oh well. That's how the game goes. And of course, if at any time I feel scared I'm not gonna live, I can just tap this button here. Let's see. Return to camp or hold on auto return by the campfire. Turn on. What does that mean? Turn on auto return by campfire. Oh, I see. I'm gonna stay. I'm doing fine. Alright, let's drop this in here. Try and complete this treasury and activate a couple meadows. I'll never be able to activate the meadow right in the corner there. But that's okay. 3 gobas. Yeah, I'm going to drop this new road lantern next to the Gobbo camp. That side. I'm not going to bother with the beacon. I'm not a big fan. Yeah, let's get some more HP. Or max HP. I believe it's 12 or 13 tiles. If you build up 12 or 13, the next one will get pushed off, and you'll generate a different kind of resource called pages of some sort. We'll find out when we get there, if we get there. I'm not seeing much of anything that could be useful to me here. Ah, and yes, once you fill up your bag, anything that gets pushed off the edge here will generate resource. If you re-equip something, your previously equipped item does not generate resource, it just gets, I don't know, oblivions itself. Ah, more grove. I guess we don't have blood groves yet. I should have checked the. Maybe I couldn't have even checked. But yeah, you'll see the deck of cards later on. You know what? I will plop it in. Why not? Meadow. Let's finish off this treasury. If you like loot explosions, here we go. Generates a lot of resources and gives you a couple of nice items. Neither of which I'm actually going to take. Although, you know what? I am going to replace the ring because it's got some evasion on it. Same regen. I'll lose some defense and attack speed, but I'll gain some damage to all and the evasion. I got 4 damage to all. It's, I don't know. It's a question as to whether I wanted to really get rid of the defense, because I do like to be somewhere in the 20 to mid-20s in defense by the time I fight the boss. He's halfway here. I wonder, should I complete this other treasury? Because, yeah, I'll go for it. If you look down here, an empty treasury spawns a gargoyle every 3 days. Gargoyles, unliving, decent loot. So I think magic damage works on them. Not sure. Meadow. Oh, you know what? Drop it over here. Two chests. Coming up. Yummy. Ooh, this might be better. Not much better. So I'm going to hold on to what I got, but I mentioned earlier damage is king in this game. I don't think the damage on this axe is good enough to make up for the loss of substats on the rapier that I have equipped. So I'm going to ignore it. Let's see what we get out of these chests, though. Oh, a new vamp ring, eh? Not better. Ooh, a mimic. Chests can be mimics. A spear. Ooh. This does have better damage. It has a little defense on it. And like I said, I like to have my defense up to about 20, 25, so I think I'm going to take this. Loss of vampirism, but increased to counter. It'll help me kill things. Let's just do that. Kind of doesn't do anything, but I don't want to fill up too quickly down here. Man, that's a lot of vampire mansions. Not ready yet. Not ready for that. First loop? I don't think so. Well, first run, not loop. Ooh, big shield. More defense and some magic damage. I don't want to lose 16% vampirism though. Max HP and damage to all. I think that's worth it. Ooh, big ring. A little less evasion. Wow, that's interesting. Do I get rid of evasion for defense? Maybe, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Could be the wrong decision. Could be the right one. Cemetery. I think I'll start letting this all build in. Keep the rock though. Love the music. Really like to spawn the boss sometime soon too. Ooh, new weapon, huh? Damage, 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 and evasion. I'll take that. Lose a little defense, but no problem. I think we'll be fine. More spider bros. Grove. Nope, meant to pick up the meadow. Do I want to make myself a spider fudge tunnel? I might. They generate some great resources. Nah, I want to show you what happens at the end of, or at the max card limit. Let's try and build that up. Things are getting spicy. Another treasury, I'll hold on to it. Mountain, I gotta take it though. Let's go. Let's fill out this old treasury over here. In a meadow? Sure. For another loot explosion. Ooh, and I got a halberd over there. Let's check that out too. Halberd, better damage, little defense. Loss of evasion. I think that's a nice chunk of damage up. I think I'll take it. Yeah, I don't like either of those necessarily. I mean, I do like this, but it's not got the stats on it that I want. Boom. There goes an Oblivion. And a Vampire Mansion. What'd I get here? Memory fragments. 10 fragments form a complete book of memories. Alright, now that that's done, I can get rid of some of the stuff in the bottom here. Just going out here. Meadow by the vamps. And I'll hold on to everything else. Looks like we'll be making some more memory fragments. Ooh, another battlefield? Do I dare? I dare. Seeing as we're so close to a new loop. Road lantern. Let's drop this one over here. They don't stack, I don't think. Or maybe they do. Let's see. Oh yes, the effective lanterns can stack. So these two tiles can only ever have 2 enemies on them, I believe, at this point. New chest plate. Go there. That's just straight up better. Love it when you get an easy upgrade. Don't have to think. Probably no place better than there. Really getting some nice HP going up here. Damn near full health too. Awesome. What is it? It's okay. It's 20% heal upon entering. This can be increased by building in your actual camp, not your loop camp. We'll just keep generating these memory fragments. Ooh, got a couple of spicy fights coming up. Another road lantern that can plop in here just in time. Ooh, a ghost. Another Oblivion card. Vamp Ring. I think I'm gonna lose my evasion for the Vamp. Although that defense, though. I'm actually gonna hold on to my my current ring. See what we get off of this this fight here. A dirk? No, that's a ritual sword. I think I'll keep what I got. Yep. Now let's see. Cemetery. I'm gonna plop that in right at the beginning. Grove, again, right at the beginning. Want to kind of fill up these spots here. And it's debatable whether I actually want to put in something in these spots as well. That's a possibility. Got a couple of Oblivion cards. Those will come into play later. I use the rocks, not going to use the beacon. Ooh, vampire chestplate. Lower HP, but better everything else. That's fine. A lot of people seem worried about, oh, I gotta place my rocks and my mountains perfectly. I'm like, you got pretty healthy boost to your HP off of your gear. Maybe it'll matter in chapter 2. Not sure. Get rid of evasion for vampirism. 25% vamp. Yeah, sure. Ooh, beefy fight. Yeah. New vamp shield, but it actually lowers the vamp stat. Although, better defense. Yeah, we'll take it. Nah, it's not better. Let's try and spawn this boss. Beacon up there, just for the hell of it. We can build behind. If I'm gonna spawn the boss, win or lose, it's fine by me. Get this treasury out over here just for chutes and ladders. Get pretty close. Don't want this video to be 2 hours long. Oh, another battlefield, eh? Why not? That's good. Mountain can go there. Cemetery can go behind me again. Road lantern doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll pop it in. Think it's time to spawn the boss. Ooh, got another Gabo camp. Getting real close. Couple more tiles at the most and we'll spawn that boss. Boom. Boss spawned. Alright, you can see his palaces filled in the empty spaces around. That's what I saved the Oblivion for. He gets 5% damage and HP for each palace. And yes, palaces can be built on the roads. That's why I filled in the road around it. But I wanted to show. I wanted to leave the vampire mansions in my hand, and I wanted to show the palaces built around. Get rid of that one. Doesn't really matter which one you get rid of. And I'm hoping to see more Oblivion cards by the time I get around. It is possible to beat the boss on your first attempt. Unlikely, but possible. Win or lose, I'm gonna give it a shot. And yeah, after you spawn the boss, whatever's in your hand, just go ham if you want. I mean, why not, right? There is some something to say for keeping your hand clean, and so you're not pushing stuff off the end. Unless you want those memory fragments. Ooh, got me an Orb of Expansion just like that, eh? Aw, shit. Look at that. Big damage sword. Now you can rearrange your inventory here. If you see something that's about to drop off that you think you might use, you can pull it back up. Drop it over. Big shield too. Ooh, all this mountain right at the end. I like it. Big defense up, but I don't want to lose my other stuff. Couple more fights. That's what I was hoping for. Not really worried about filling out those treasuries. Ooh. Come at me, rat boys. And there goes my voice. Excuse me. Getting some high-level gear. It's kind of crazy. Even though it's common, it's still high level. One more fight, boys. One more fight. No upgrades. No upgrades. Ooh, 28 to 42. Lose a little defense, but this is going on. Big damage. That was a nice get right at the end there. Alright, come at me, bro. What you got to say? How is this even possible? That's right. You didn't devour me. Haven't I? Do you really don't think so? What? What are you talking about? I'm standing right in front of you. Consumed all of your reality. Every one of its elements now rests in a separate pocket dimension. Spaces, living beings, information, even memories. They shall remain there until entropy does its work. Ah, the heat death of the universe. It's coming. Watch out. Along with you, of course. You're insane. Oh. So what do we have here? I see, you found a way to interact with the pieces of your reality. To organize, combine, merge them. But how? I don't see any exceptional talent or knowledge in you. You hardly even understand what is happening, right? I'll tell you what's happening. A pile of bones is butchering my world. thinks that it could get away with it. You're already doomed and you know it. Perhaps you're just the first in a series of systematic errors, a problem I must learn to solve. Let's not waste any time then. I don't think you're capable of feeling regret, but I'm about to change that. Right here, you can see he's got 10%, 2 times 5% enhanced by palaces. It's a researcher. He does magic damage. Undead, cosmic, mage, has a soul. I have more health than him though. Yeah, he still hits pretty hard. Probably not gonna live through this. Don't have any potions yet or nothing. But that's a win. Nonsense. This is impossible, for so many reasons. I don't understand. Now, put everything back like it was before. I can't. I've already completed my task, even if the result is not perfect. You're in no position to refuse, you sack of bones. He's already received everything I could gather. I just wanted to see how our crusade against the universe would end, to witness what would come of it. My presence is no longer required. Who is he? I get it, you're connected somehow, right? That's why... You'll find out soon enough. This anomaly will not escape his attention. Now my explanations would be meaningless to you. So spare me your wheezing and just die. If that sack of bones was telling the truth, I have a long journey ahead. I will build my whole world from scratch if I have to. And the skull of that monster will be the first brick in its foundation. I win. It's time for lunch. Okay, so a reward. There's other rewards you can get later on, but for now you just get this resource assortment. At least there was in the demo. Not sure how they're handling it. I could choose to stay and continue fight and equip better gear, but I'm going to retreat and go build. Not going to read this part. Sorry. Throat hurts. Hi, Yoda. See you later, I will. So we got a new stats panel. 1 Lich kill, no kills to me. Hell yeah. That feels good. Feels good, man. So let's see what we can build here before we go. I can build much. Field kitchen is pretty important. It adds 10% to the campfire's healing power and unlocks the blood grove. Okay, that's where the blood grove is. Herbalist Hut unlocks a swamp card and unlocks potions. And the smithy helps you, or lets you start with a basic set of gear. So let's see, can I do it all? No, I can't. I don't think. Well, actually. I have just enough to build all 3. Start with the field kitchen just in case I don't. Get the cook. Alright, there's a little red icon. If you have enough resources to upgrade, this will turn green. And you can click on it. There's other things I don't even understand yet. Available supply slots for tools and max equipped items. Don't know what that means yet. Let's build more. Herbalist hut. Hey, old lady. She looks like Yoda. And finally, ooh, or should I do the gym? Should probably do the gym over the smithy. Yeah. I mean, you get gear pretty quickly. Let's do it. That one's going right here. For reasons I'll explain at a later date. Alright, and that's where I'm going to leave it. Next time we'll continue. If you liked what you saw, if you liked seeing a win on a first loop, first run, throw me a like, leave a comment, throw me a sub. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.